The Fibonacci sequence is a simple pattern of numbers where each new number is created by adding the two numbers before it. It begins with 0 and 1. When you add 0 and 1, you get 1. Then you add 1 and 1 to get 2. Next, 1 and 2 make 3, and 2 and 3 make 5. This pattern continues forever. The sequence grows as you keep adding the previous two numbers, creating a series like 0, 1, 1, 2, 3, 5, 8, 13, and so on. The Fibonacci sequence appears in many natural patterns, such as the arrangement of leaves, the spirals of shells, and even some flower petals. It is a simple idea that leads to fascinating patterns in mathematics and nature.
The golden ratio is a special number found in many patterns in nature, art, and design. Its value is about 1.618, often written as 1.618 to 1. This means that if you divide a line into two parts, the longer part divided by the shorter part will equal 1.618. When we build shapes using this ratio, we get what is called a golden rectangle. If we continue dividing the rectangle into smaller squares and draw a curve through them, we form the golden spiral. This spiral appears in many natural places, such as seashells, hurricanes, and some plants. The golden ratio is also closely related to the Fibonacci sequence, because as the Fibonacci numbers get larger, the ratio between them becomes closer and closer to the golden ratio. This connection makes the golden ratio both beautiful and mathematically interesting.
Fibonacci retracement levels are tools used in trading to help identify where the price of an asset might pause, reverse, or continue its trend. These levels come from the same Fibonacci numbers and the golden ratio discussed earlier. When the price moves strongly upward or downward, it usually does not travel in a straight line. Instead, it pulls back slightly before continuing its direction. This pullback is called a retracement. Traders use Fibonacci levels such as 23.6%, 38.2%, 50%, 61.8%, and 78.6% to predict these pullbacks. The 61.8% level is especially important because it is linked to the golden ratio. On the chart, the upper red area shows resistance zones, which are places where the price might stop rising and start dropping. The lower green area shows support zones, where the price might stop falling and bounce back up. By using these levels, traders try to find better points to buy or sell. While Fibonacci retracement does not guarantee results, it helps traders understand potential turning points based on natural mathematical patterns.
To apply Fibonacci retracement in an uptrend, you first need to identify the swing low, which is the lowest point before the price starts moving upward. This is your starting point. Next, you identify the swing high, which is the highest point reached before the price begins to pull back. Once you have these 2 points, you use the Fibonacci retracement tool to connect the swing low to the swing high. The tool then creates the important Fibonacci levels automatically, such as 38.2%, 50%, and 61.8%. These levels help you understand where the price might pause or bounce during the pullback. In an uptrend, traders look at these levels as potential support zones, where the price may stop falling and continue rising again. By observing how the price behaves around these levels, traders can find possible entry points to join the uptrend safely. This method helps traders make more informed decisions by using natural mathematical patterns in price movements.
In a downtrend, Fibonacci retracement levels help traders find areas where the falling price might briefly rise before continuing downward. The first step is to identify the swing high, which is the highest point before the price starts dropping. This is labeled as point A. Next, identify the swing low, which is the lowest point reached before the price makes a small upward pullback. This is labeled as point B. Once these 2 points are found, the Fibonacci retracement tool is applied by connecting the swing high down to the swing low. The tool then creates key levels such as 23.6%, 38.2%, 50%, and 61.8%. During a downtrend, these levels act as potential resistance zones, meaning the price may rise temporarily, hit one of these levels, and then bounce back down.
Traders watch these areas carefully because they can provide useful points to enter a trade in the direction of the trend. After hitting resistance at a Fibonacci level, the price often continues downward following the overall trend. This method helps traders understand where temporary pullbacks might end within a larger downward movement.
This chart shows how Fibonacci retracement levels appear on a real price chart and how traders use them to spot possible reversal points. The highlighted yellow area marks the 61.8% retracement level, which is known as the golden ratio level. This level is extremely important in trading because price often reacts strongly here. When the market is moving either upward or downward, it commonly pulls back to one of the Fibonacci levels before continuing its trend. The 38.2% and 50% levels can also act as support or resistance, but the 61.8% level is the one traders watch most closely. In the chart, the price falls into the golden zone, shows hesitation, and then begins to move back upward. This type of behavior is called a reversal. Traders look for signals like this because the golden ratio level is a common place where buyers or sellers step in and shift the direction of the market. This example shows how Fibonacci tools help traders identify high-probability turning points using natural mathematical patterns found in price movement.
This chart explains the concept of confluence, which happens when two or more trading signals line up in the same area, increasing the chances of a strong market reaction. In this example, the market is in a pullback, moving downward temporarily. As the price falls, it reaches a key support zone that was previously a resistance area, meaning the price struggled to break above it before, but now might use it as a level to bounce upward. At the same time, the price also touches the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level, which is known as the golden ratio and is one of the most reliable levels for spotting reversals. When both the support zone and the Fibonacci level match up at the same point, it creates a confluence point. This point signals a high probability reversal area because multiple factors suggest that buyers may step in. In the chart, the price reacts strongly and moves upward from this zone, showing how combining Fibonacci with support and resistance helps traders find more accurate and confident entry points.
This chart shows a simple Fibonacci trading setup that beginners can use to enter trades with clear rules. It starts by identifying point A, which is the swing low, and point B, which is the swing high, after the price moves upward. After the price reaches point B, it often pulls back, and this is where Fibonacci retracement levels help us find good entry zones. The two main entry levels for this strategy are the 38.2% retracement and the 61.8% retracement. These levels act like potential support areas where the price may stop falling and continue upward again. Traders look for buying opportunities in these zones. To protect themselves, they place a stop loss below the swing low at point A. Once the trade moves in their favor, there are three suggested take profit levels. Take profit 1 is at the 0% level, which is the previous high at point B. Take profit 2 is at the negative 27% extension, and take profit 3 is at the negative 61% extension. These extension levels help capture bigger moves after the price resumes the upward trend. This setup gives beginners a structured way to enter, protect, and exit trades using the natural patterns of Fibonacci retracement.
This image highlights the most common mistakes beginners make when using Fibonacci retracement, and understanding these errors can greatly improve your trading accuracy. The first mistake is choosing the wrong swing points. Many beginners connect Fibonacci to small, random highs and lows instead of major market turning points. This leads to unreliable levels and confusing signals. To avoid this, traders should always use significant swing highs and swing lows that clearly stand out on the chart. The second mistake is using Fibonacci in a sideways or ranging market. When the price moves with no real direction, Fibonacci levels lose their meaning because the market does not respect them. Fibonacci works best only when there is a clear uptrend or downtrend. The third mistake is forcing Fibonacci onto every chart.
Not every price movement needs Fibonacci analysis, and using it too often can lead to over-analysis and confirmation bias. Instead, traders should wait for clean, obvious setups where the trend is clear. Avoid these mistakes and combine Fibonacci with other tools, such as support and resistance, for better accuracy and more confident trading decisions.
This roadmap provides a clear step-by-step guide to learning how to use Fibonacci retracement effectively in trading. The first step is understanding Fibonacci numbers, which means knowing the sequence and the ratios that come from it, such as 38.2%, 50%, and 61.8%. The second step is learning what these retracement levels represent and how they help identify where price may pause or reverse. The third step is identifying swing points, which involves locating major highs and major lows rather than small price movements. The fourth step is drawing Fibonacci retracement in an uptrend by connecting the swing low to the swing high. The fifth step is drawing Fibonacci in a downtrend by connecting the swing high to the swing low. The sixth step is combining Fibonacci levels with support and resistance zones or other technical tools to increase accuracy and confidence. Finally, the seventh step is applying proper risk management, which includes setting stop losses and choosing the right position size. By following these steps in order, beginners can gradually build a solid understanding of Fibonacci retracement and use it more confidently in real trading situations.